Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a really long time since I've even made a video. I have been away for like 10 months and I completely missed you guys. So I decided to sit down and film a video about some recent events that occurred a few days ago. As you guys know, Logan Paul, he is a huge YouTuber on YouTube and he has around 15 million subscribers. Just recently he was under controversy for going to the suicide forest in Japan and filming a very distasteful video. What happened is Logan Paul went to Japan to the suicide forest to film some sort of like haunting video, is sort of what he described it as, and the mood of the video took a very sour, very dark, negative turn very quickly. In the video, him and his friends come across a dead body and Logan Paul and his friends react in a very poor way. Now, what I mean by poor is there was laughing, there was smiles, there was giggling. He even filmed the body up close, and I didn't see the video. I did not want to see the video. But from the tidbits that I did see in PewDiePie's recent reaction video to the whole Logan Paul incident, it didn't show anything graphic. It just showed Logan Paul and his friends pretty much laughing. Now, the question I have is, knowing full well what the suicide forest is, why would you go there to film a video? Now, the answer to that question can vary, but in my opinion, I feel like he went there to get a shock and awe video. He went to get views, and it pretty much turned against him, as it should have. To be quite honest, what he did was really, really terrible. It was in poor taste, and it should have never occurred. You don't really have that reaction to seeing a dead body, at least in my opinion. I mean, I've never seen a dead body before, but I feel like knowing full well what is there, you should know that you may or may not run into a dead body. To set the record straight, the suicide forest, I've never been there before, but I've watched a lot of documentaries on it. It has a beaten path. So there are restricted areas to the forest. And usually this is where people who want to go and commit suicide tend to go, because they know that they may not return. They don't care to return if you're going to go and commit suicide, as terrible and upsetting as that sounds. Him and his friends went on this, into this restricted area. It even said in one of his tidbits, oh, we're going off the path, or whatever he said. Should have been knowing of what they could have found. And when they did come across this body, he put it in his thumbnail. Now, why would you do that? I don't understand, why that would be even something that you would want to do. That is so distasteful and disrespectful, especially to the person who died, their family, and the millions of people who are on YouTube. Not to mention, this video was trending. You know, there's a lot of things wrong with the whole Logan Paul situation. And I feel like in the end, what he did was terrible and it should have never occurred at all. You don't go, now hypothetically, you don't go into a funeral home or a morgue and say oh my God, there's dead bodies in here. Oh my God. Start giggling. No, you don't do that. You know that there's bodies in there. You don't react in such an immature way. At least I know that I wouldn't. You just don't react that way. And I feel like he should have put the camera down. I feel like instantly he should have called the police. Now, I know from what I have read before, the police ended up, being called and whatnot. Logan Paul was talking to someone and, the guy said, oh, well, you were in a restricted area. And Logan Paul's like, oh, well, bro, we already saw this, so it doesn't matter now. Really? That's how you're going to react to someone telling you that you shouldn't have been in that spot? Seems a bit immature and just you did something wrong and you need to face the ramifications and consequences for your actions. You need to be held accountable. Now, I know that Logan Paul did release an apology video And I know he's been talking about it on Twitter. I know just recently he said that he's going to take some time off of YouTube, which good, he should. In my opinion, he doesn't need to be on this platform if he isn't going to use the platform to raise awareness of suicide and maybe spread positivity. To be honest, that's what I think he should have done. I think he should have done more to raise awareness. He shouldn't have gone there in the first place. And if he was going to go there, it should have been about really raising awareness, not making a mockery of the country and the place of where people are suffering and go to die. If you guys are struggling with anxiety or depression, or know anybody who is struggling with anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts, I want you to know that there is help out there. There is a suicide hotline, which I will put at the bottom of the screen so that you guys can call if you do need it, or if someone you know needs it. There is never a need to commit suicide. There is never a need to feel as if you aren't good enough, because in your own unique ways and abilities, you are good enough, and you are good enough for many, many people, and I want you to know that. So as I end this video, I hope that you guys have taken something away from this video, at least my own thoughts and opinions on the whole Logan Paul controversy that is surrounding us at this very moment. If you haven't already subscribed, please click that red button, and hopefully I will see you guys back in the next video. Bye-bye.